guys, what's up? I know I've been missing in action last month, and I don't really got a good explanation for it. I couldn't, pick a much more perfect book for this than Ready Player One. So what's this book is all about? This book is about this guy named James Holiday, very wealthy guy, but left no heir to inherit his vast fortune. And then he died. He recorded his funeral in advance, sort of format in a music video. According to his last will and testament, he will release it time of his death, and it's like an open invitation basically for everyone. As he announced it, he has hidden an Easter egg within his game / software, the Oasis. It's like one of those immersive things you put on a headgear kind of visor, and then you got these haptic gloves. All you have to do is clear 3 gates plus decode, decipher, whatever you call it, and solve all of his mysteries he has left behind. Oh, the joys and wonders of it all. And most of all, Oasis is free. Everyone can access it, free education, free information. You can basically like shop and do everything in it. It's, everything you could possibly dream of. All those great things. So clearly there's a lot of hype about his death, the last will and testament, how people actually find an Easter egg. There's a lot of clans forming and name calling and some other stuff going on within this game. But actually it took a couple of years for somebody to put a light into things. And so we follow our main character, Wade, also known as Parzival. He basically narrates his story, his long search and battle for Holiday's credits. What I'm about to say to you is what happened last month. That's also kind of like Ready Player One, but not really. So, my family and I took this unexpected, immediate, painstaking trip. It involves lots of traveling around places and long airplane and bus rides. So what I do most of the time is that I put on my headset and plug it into this LCD screen, and that's kind of like my oasis. I think this book totally upgeeked me. It's a very enlightening and enjoyable experience. This certainly proved I don't know a lot of things about video games or gaming. So let's face it, I'm a 90s baby. There's only a little 80s concept that's actually stuck in me. And I'm really grateful to my brothers and cousins. Because of them, I know some of this stuff that's going on within this book. Given that I don't have any wireless network available at the time I read this book, I find it quite hard to visualize some video game aspects. But, some of his descriptions actually help. There's definitely a lot of 80s concept going on in here. I saw how much love, effort, and work Mr. Cline put into this to, at least immortalize this era. Now let's talk about the characters. Wade, Parzival, is, very typical teenager. I kind of empathize with him. Given his situation, kids gotta do what kids got to do. There's definitely a lot of, let's say, character developments as the story goes on. Now, about this character, I can't even pronounce the name, so let's just call him H. I still can't believe it, This character is definitely something. Let's talk about Artemis. Very competitive. For the 2 Japanese characters, Daito and Shoto, it was totally unexpected. There's no way I saw it coming. But I liked them, and they played the game real well. Very well played. Till the very end. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about IOI now and how I hate them. I'd rather any other player would win than the IOIs, because basically what the IOI would do, in case they win, they're just pure evil. IOI is there to ruin it for everyone. I can definitely feel the pressures on. For the love interest, Wade and Artemis, they kind of like remind me of somebody I know. Very endearing, sweet, thoughtful, heartwarming, cheesy most of the time, but no, there are times that I I would like to, slap Wade, tell him to, like, wake up and focus. I read this book first in hardback, but since I'm gonna travel a lot, I got the ebook version, which is good. And I have no problems with it because it's basically the same content, so yeah. So, for the first part of the book, I was like, oh wow, really? Whoa, seriously? And, just keep on flipping, because it's nice. And then the second part of the book, going to the middle part of it, I was kind of like, it's kind of like so. And most of the parts that I did not like are the parts like, going through Oasis too much, dwell on the history and stuff, and marathons and things that I don't really know much about. And so I was like, oh, I think this is kind of like important, but yeah. And then, to be honest with you, I put this book down too many times, and I don't know, maybe because I was busy and preoccupied with my life during that time, but, I managed, and I was like, gosh, it's like a pilgrimage. Seriously, like a pilgrimage. But I didn't manage to finish it, so yeah. I think what I really like is near the ending, the third gate. I definitely visualized the battleground because, given the time and era of, that battle scene right there, it was like me, my brother and cousins, like role playing all over again and watching it on TV and stuff like that. It's like reenactment 101. Whoa, wow, really? Whoa, this is kind of like amazing right there. I gotta say, it's pretty epic and nostalgic at the same time. So I do believe that, Mr. Ernest Cline dropped some random facts about, artifacts and items or magical items and stuff along the way of, the third gate. Because I don't know, I think it's kind of like for him to actually escape that scene. And I like the characters in the end because I think that's pretty amazing. I'm really glad what happened. I was like, whew. I just want to freeze that moment, rejoice, or throw a party, or do something. Man, I sure want to hang out in the basement. So yeah, there you have it. I definitely recommend this book to, gamers out there. And to those of you who love the 80s. And of course, to those of you who are very interested to read it and would like to read it, just go ahead, go. Give it a shot. With that being said, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. Actually, it's more like 3.5, but I kind of rounded off to 4 because, I like it. Though there are some parts that, it's like, okay, I just gave it a 4 because it's gearing towards that, but yeah, give it a 4. So yeah, tell me in the comment section below what are your thoughts about this. Also, tell me about your favorite video game. Mine's definitely Final Fantasy VIII and 10. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!